Hello, everyone. Today, I want to welcome you to a very special lesson, told in the form of a story. It is not about one person. It is not about a single event. It is about an idea so powerful that it can change your life. The idea is simple, but the path is long. When you think differently, you grow rich. But rich does not only mean money. Rich means knowledge. Rich means freedom. Rich means happiness. Rich means having the power to create your own future. This story is a journey of ideas, divided into 10 great lessons. Each lesson is like a door. If you open it, you will see something new about life, about success, and about yourself. So let us begin this journey together. 1. The seed of a dream. Every great story begins with a dream. A dream is like a tiny seed. You cannot eat it, you cannot sell it, and you cannot even see what it will become. But if you plant it, if you water it, if you take care of it, one day it grows into a tree that gives shade, fruit, and shelter. The difference between people who live ordinary lives and people who grow rich is that the rich thinkers dare to dream differently. They do not dream only of comfort or of safety or of fitting in. They dream of something more. They dream of creating, of building, of making a change. Think of the world around you. Every building you see was once a dream in someone's mind. Every book was once only an idea in someone's heart. Every company, every invention, every song, every story, all of them began as invisible dreams. So the first step to growing rich is to allow yourself to dream. Not the dream of repeating what others do, but the dream of doing something new. The seed of a dream is where the journey begins. 2. Seeing opportunities. Where others see problems. Most people complain about problems. They say, "This is too hard. That is unfair. Life is against me." But people who think differently look at the same problems and say, "This is an opportunity. This is a chance. This is a doorway." When a road is broken, some people stop walking. Others build a bridge. When the weather is too hot, some people suffer. Others invent the fan, the cooler, the air conditioner. Problems are not walls. They are invitations. They invite you to think, to create, to act. To grow rich, you must train your eyes to see what others do not see. The poor thinker says, "This is the end." The rich thinker says, "This is the beginning of something new." Life is full of opportunities dressed as problems. If you can see through the disguise, you can open the treasure. 3. Learning from failure without fear. One of the greatest prisons in the world is the fear of failure. Many people never try because they are afraid they might fail. They stay in their comfort zone. They choose the safe road. But safe roads never lead to greatness. Failure is not the end. Failure is a teacher. It shows you what does not work, so you can discover what will work. Every person who has ever created something new has failed. Some failed once, some failed many times. But they learned. They grew stronger. They discovered the secret that failure is not a punishment. It is preparation. Think of failure as fire. If you run from it, you stay cold and weak. But if you learn to use it, it gives you light and warmth. Thinking differently means welcoming failure, not fearing it. The one who learns from failure becomes unstoppable. The power of imagination. Imagination is the engine of riches. Before something exists in the real world, it must exist in the mind. The airplane was imagined before it flew. The light bulb was imagined before it shined. The internet was imagined before it connected us all. Imagination is like a lens. Through it, you can see beyond the present. You can see a better future. You can see possibilities that others cannot. That is why children are so creative. They imagine without limits. But as we grow, Society tells us to stop dreaming. Society tells us to be realistic. And so, many people stop using their imagination. But those who think differently never let their imagination die. They protect it. They feed it with books, with stories, with new experiences. They use it every day, like a muscle. And through imagination, they find paths to wealth that others never notice. 5. The discipline to keep going. Dreams, opportunities, and imagination are powerful, but without discipline, they are like wind without a sail. They move, but they go nowhere. Discipline is the art of doing what is necessary, even when you do not feel like it. Most people give up when things become difficult. They start with energy, but when they meet resistance, they stop. People who grow rich are different. They keep going. They wake up early. They practice daily. They build habits that protect their focus. They know that discipline is freedom. Discipline does not mean punishment. It means direction. It means controlling your time, your actions, and your emotions so that they serve your dream. If you can master discipline, you can turn any small idea into a great achievement. 6. Patience, the hidden key to riches. In today's world, everyone wants fast results. They want quick money, quick fame, quick success. But quick success is like quicksand. It looks solid for a moment, then it pulls you down. True richness takes time. A tree does not grow in one night. It takes years of rain, sun, and care. A relationship does not grow in one day. It takes trust, honesty, and patience. Wealth is the same. It is built slowly, step by step. Thinking differently means respecting time. It means believing in slow growth. It means not rushing the process, but enjoying it. Patience is not weakness. Patience is strength. The one who can wait, the one who can hold steady when others give up, is the one who finally wins. 7. Positive thinking builds. Positive results. Your mind is a garden. If you plant negative thoughts, you grow weeds. If you plant positive thoughts, you grow flowers. Many people fill their minds with fear, doubt, anger, and envy. Then they wonder why their lives feel empty. Positive thinking is not pretending. It is not lying to yourself. It is choosing to focus on possibilities instead of problems. It is saying, I can, instead of, I cannot. It is believing that tomorrow can be better than today. When you think positively, you attract opportunities. People want to work with you. Doors open for you. You become a source of light. Thinking differently means controlling the voice inside your head, turning it into your best friend, not your worst enemy. 8. Creativity opens doors. Creativity is the art of connecting things in new ways. It is painting with ideas. It is dancing with possibilities. And creativity is not only for artists. A farmer who finds a new way to grow crops is creative. A teacher who finds a new way to teach is creative. A worker who discovers a new solution is creative. Rich thinkers understand that creativity creates value. The world rewards those who bring fresh answers, fresh designs, fresh energy. Creativity does not mean being wild. It means being open, flexible, and curious. It means asking, what if? When you think differently, creativity becomes your partner. It helps you find paths where others see dead ends. It gives you the courage to try, to play, to invent. Creativity opens doors that discipline alone cannot. 9. Sharing knowledge multiplies richness. There is a strange truth about life. The more you give, the more you receive. Many people believe that holding knowledge makes them powerful. But the opposite is true. Sharing knowledge multiplies it. When you teach someone, you learn more deeply. When you help someone, you build trust. When you give freely, you create connections that come back to you in unexpected ways. Richness is not a treasure locked in a box. It is a river that flows. If you try to hold it, it dries. If you let it flow, it grows. Those who think differently know that selfishness is poverty. Generosity is wealth. By sharing knowledge, they build networks, communities, and opportunities far greater than anything they could build alone. 10. The true meaning of being rich. And now, we reach the last lesson. What is the true meaning of growing rich? Is it money? Is it fame? Is it power? Money is important, but it is not everything. Fame is loud, but it is not lasting. Power can control, but it cannot create love. The true meaning of being rich is freedom. Freedom to choose your path. Freedom to spend time with those you love. Freedom to wake up with purpose and to sleep with peace. Richness is not measured in numbers. It is measured in moments, in growth, in the lives you touch. Thinking differently means understanding this truth. It means not chasing money blindly, but building a life of balance. It means being rich in character, rich in wisdom, rich in gratitude. For when you are rich inside, the outside world follows. My friends, this is the story of thinking differently and the journey of growing rich. 10 doors, 10 lessons, 10 truths. A dream that becomes a seed. A problem that becomes an opportunity. A failure that becomes a teacher. An imagination that becomes a world. Discipline that becomes freedom. Patience that becomes strength. Positive thoughts that become results. Creativity that becomes solutions. Sharing that becomes multiplication. And finally, a richness that becomes freedom. This is not the story of one person. It is the story of every person who dares to think differently. And maybe it can be your story too.